I'd say it leaks. This is just gross, so I've got to remove all this. Yeah, I'd say it leaks. That's a lot. Gotta figure out where it's leaking from. It actually might not be my soft top. It's also all behind the seat. A lot of water. Because it looks like the culprit is actually back here somewhere. Okay, so it is soaked and soaked down there. This is the culprit. This drain is clogged completely. So right there. So I ordered a trombone cleaner thanks to the advice of a Instagrammer, and I'm just gonna run this through and it should clean that drain out. But basically it's very clear that the water was pooling up right here and going down here and basically completely soaked my car. So down here, this big giant thing is stuck in there, and all you gotta do is squeeze this top part down right where it kind of splits, and then just pull this tab out, and this should just slip right out. I am gonna go ahead and pull this out. Okay, so taking this trim off is pretty easy. Same with this, it's just a couple clips right there, and I just use this little thing to remove these two. I'm actually gonna take the seat belt off also because it's in the way. Pop these ones out. Oh yeah, that's gross. That's disgusting. Quarter, a dime, a nickel, a light bulb, treasures. This is just gross, so I've got to remove all this and buy some new. That water all in here and in there. Oof, that is a lot. So quick update, I have dried everything out. I've taken a lot of the excess insulation from the factory out. I'm gonna let this dry out for maybe a day or so, and then I'll scrape the rest off. And I'm just gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and do some extra insulation, so why not? Here we are on the other side. I'm gonna clean this water up right here, and I'm gonna pull some of this wet insulation out. I'm gonna replace all this with hopefully some better stuff, but this needs to dry out before I can really pull all of it out. So I will just be replacing the insulation and also adding some sound deadening. So I guess it's a blessing in disguise because I was gonna do that anyway. I'm just kind of going in and using my little razor to clean up some of the loose stuff. Here I am trying to speed up the process with this fan and trying to get all that dry. Probably going to do this for a couple hours and then switch it over to the other side. And then time to put the sound deadening down after I give it a little bit of a cleaning. So here we are on the driver's side. It's been drying for a few days. I've had it aired out. Still a little bit of moisture. There's some right there. I don't know how, but now the goal is to clean this up so we can adhere the Dynamat to the surface right here. And for that, I'm just going to use I guess a wire wheel and my drill. And I've already tried starting it just to see how well it works, and it actually works really well. It's a bit heavy, so what I'm going to do is actually line this down first, and then I'm going to switch over to this thicker material for added padding and sound deadening. So take this off, and keep in mind I've never messed with this stuff before. So after doing all this, let's see how much I have left of this box that I bought. Still a decent amount, you can see here. 7, 8, 9. 9 sheets still left, which I think I used about half. So that'll be perfect for the other half of the car. I suggest wearing gloves when you're doing this, because your hands are going, and this stuff is not as forgiving. Okay, so this drain thing is kind of a pain in the ass. You're supposed to go in and then directly down. I couldn't get it to go down, so I said screw it. Most of you won't want to do this, but I put a really badly drilled hole right there just with my drill. I still couldn't get it in, so the drain hole is in there. So what I decided to do instead is go under the car. There's the wheel, and there's my pipe sticking out right at the front of this brace. So what you'll see, this little drain hole right here, and I actually just ran my pipe up there. It struggled a bit. Look at all the gunk it got out. So it's just full of gunk, and a lot of it has already come out. So now I feel like it'll drain pretty well. I'm gonna pour water in here. There it is. So now I'm gonna do it to the other side again. So on the driver's side, I did the same thing. I put a hole in there, and now you can see how clogged up that hole is. I gotta clean that out. Look at all the gunk I'm getting out. A bunch of it fell out in there. I did drill a couple more crappy holes in here so it go directly down that. But I can shove it all the way in, and it was getting clogged, so I actually had to go under. And actually the driver's side is easier to find the hole. But man, I got a lot of stuff out on this one as well. There's a few pieces of rocks and glass, but also this gunk right here that I need to grab. Right now I just want to put it back together. My hands got torn up. I'd recommend using gloves if you're gonna do this. Anyway, they're clean, and now I can rest well when it's raining and not worry about the drains. But I will keep on checking on them randomly. Alrighty, well finally everything's done. I just gotta fix those holes that I put in here, but the car's put back together and everything is working. I have not been able to drive it much with the top up and really see what the difference all that sound deadening will make. I will update as I experience it. But thanks for watching and joining me on my fun adventure with clogged drains and rain. Bye.